going over Bauer vs Kincaid, um, which was brought to court March 13th, 1991, and then had an addendum March 14th, 1991. The gist of this one is that the student newspaper group wanted to do a news report over a criminal case that happened on campus, and that the records they were saying was not educational, therefore not being protected by FERPA. And so this went all the way up and got tried in the United States District Court, WD Missouri Southern Division, where they discussed whether or not these records would be under the Missouri Sunshine Law. Due to the fact that they weren't educational nor non-binding law, the records were under the Open Record Act, which the school, originally not willing to give up those records, now had to. So whenever the school was denying access to these records, they were originally denying them because they pertained to the school, which they believed was protected under this FERPA Act, which basically means that you can't, student information is private and you do not have to disclose it. Things like the student's GPA, their core credits, stuff like that, that would all be private record for the school. However, even though the investigation was on campus and conducted by campus security, that is no longer a protected under FERPA, because it's not any of FERPA's jurisdiction at that point, because now it's become a criminal case, and there's no binding law that says that even though it happened on school grounds, it does not mean that it is protected by FERPA and can and will be disclosed to anyone who asks for it under the Open Records Act, which is protected under the Sunshine Laws. So, basically, whenever all of this was said and done, the court ruled that the student press was allowed to get the records, so therefore the school had to offer them up as open records, just like every other criminal file that the school had, and that they could not keep them as closed records due to the fact that if they're criminal, they are open record jurisdiction, and they are now under the Missouri Sunshine Law Act.